today, what we're going to do is I am going to go over I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to make sure nobody has any questions about what they're supposed to be doing. If you have started, or if you are really ready to plant your seeds, blah, 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 what I will do is I'll show you exactly what you need to be doing next. Yes, hon?
But I knew that I didn't have enough soil.
You don't need soil. What you can do is, if you don't have soil, don't worry about it, okay? What you can do is you can use cotton buds. Let me show you. So there's a couple things.
Oh, we can do some cottons with water?
Yeah, exactly. Cotton will work fine. So you can use cotton balls or even tissue paper. Tissue paper will work fine. Just make it scrunched up, make it into a little ball, stick it in, it'll work fine. It's not a problem, okay? So
do you say this cotton? I have one kind of cotton in my house.
that's perfect. No problem. What you need to do is, if you take your jar, hold on, let me get it. For example, right? Yeah, that's fine. So, what I would like is that if you have something like this, if you're going to use a jar like this, okay, what you can do is you can fill it up to about here with cotton or tissue paper. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
To here first, put in your seeds, put cotton on top of it, and then you'll be fine, okay? That will
But
work.
what seed?
Any kind of seed.
My
Doesn't
house
matter.
has thousands of seeds.
Well, hon, it doesn't matter. The simplest and easiest one to use is always the best, right? So that's what I want you to be doing. Anybody else have any questions about what they should be doing? Yes, Kimmy.
Teacher, can I take this one?
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Hon, yes, question again.
Can I take like a paper cup or some like some paper cup?
Yeah, paper cup will work fine as well. That's no problem.
No.
Just remember, if you are using a paper cup, okay, make sure that the seed is close to the top. Remember that if you use a paper cup, the paper is not going to let sunlight go through it. So if you don't use glass, if you use a paper cup, leave the seed near the top, okay? And anyone else have any questions about what they should be doing? Let me share my screen. I'm going to quickly go through the instructions one last time, and then we'll do a quiz, and then we'll do something else as well today. So I want to make sure. Oh, I found a game as well for you about practices for reefs. There's a couple of games. There's one game where you had to feed a shark. It wasn't that much fun. As I said yesterday, what I want you to do is to set up an experiment at home. You're going to study the effects of changing abiotic factors for plants. So the way I want you to do it is grow 3 plants. So you need cotton bud, seeds, and 3 containers to grow in. A container is this, okay? If you want to use a paper cup, use a paper cup. If you want to use something fine, just remember that if you use a paper cup, let me draw it quickly. If you do use a paper cup, make sure that when you do it, that your seed is here, okay? If you use a paper cup and you put the seed here, well, no sunlight, okay? You need to make sure that it gets some amount of sunlight. There's no point testing it if it's not going to get sunlight anyway. That's the same as leaving it in a dark place. So you want 3 of them, okay? 1 is to be grown in sunlight and watered normally. Yes, hon, you have a question?
Can I use this? Oh, my house.
Yeah, that'll work fine as well. Second plant, it will be grown in sunlight but watered with juice, okay? So here we're changing the abiotic factor of water. We're changing the amount of water that the plant gets. The last one, we're changing the abiotic factor of sunlight. So we're seeing how the plant reacts to a lot of sunlight. So you'll have 3. You'll have not necessarily window shelf. You'll have window plus juice, and then here you'll have dark and water. Okay, so you have window and juice and dark and water. So here you have normal, window plus water, window plus juice, and then dark and water. That's the 3 plants you're going to choose. What I want you to do is monitor and see what the effects are. When you're done, this is the kind of table I want you to draw, okay? So we're going to measure the growth in centimeters. So how much is the plant growing? Here's the normal plant, okay? This is the one that's in sunlight. We're using normal water for. We'll see here's the growth. Here we'll see again, we'll have the sunlight plus juice, and here we'll have kept in the dark. And what I want you to do is then measure the growth of the plants in those 3 instances. Yes, hon.
But what juice? Apple juice or
Apple juice, orange juice, doesn't matter. Lemon juice, lime juice,
wow? Okay.
doesn't matter. Makes no difference. If you do not have juice, salt water will be fine. Okay, salt water is okay. So that is how I want you to go about this. When you have your experiment set up and good to go, I want you to create a table like this, as you can see on this slide. Each day, I want you to measure the effect. After about 13 to 14 days, you should get good growth, basically. It'll grow pretty fast if you use a small seed. What we'll do is we'll see the differences in the results. And from that point, we'll be able to measure, or we'll be able to make some conclusions about how abiotic factors can affect growth. And it's not just for plants, but plants are a really good example and a way to show how to do this. Okay, so before I move on, does anybody have any questions about what I've just explained about the plants and the activity? No one asks. I assume you all understand, you know what you're doing. Okay, so quiz. Okay, we're gonna do this on our own today. First ones were pretty simple, they're easy. I made them easy. But it seems that when it gets a bit more difficult, this is where you guys need to practice, okay? So you have all the presentations I've sent you, right? Take your time and go through them again. It will give you the answers to every single one of these questions. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to go through some of these type of questions with you before we finish up. I will send you these as your homework as well. What we're going to do is we're going to go through these. I'm going to send you them as your homework, and I want you to go through them as well, okay? So, match the correct letter with the description. So here are your letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. You can tell me what is the answer to number 1, a layer of the rainforest just below the emergent layer. Okay, Hacker, what's the answer?
The canopy.
Canopy, yeah, good job, buddy, well done. So here we have C, good job. Okay, a group of living things and their non-living environment. Who can tell me what the answer to that one is, please? Try Kimmy. What do we call living things interacting with the non-living things?
E.
Yeah, E is the ecosystem, right? The ecosystem. What about the next one? Typical weather patterns of an area. Now, I don't think we learned that one. But I'm gonna give you the answer to it anyway. Okay, it's called E. Okay. When you're asked about, oh, what is the climate of Hanoi? Hanoi is hot during the summer and it's quite humid. Okay. If I was to ask you about the climate of Antarctica, it's cold and it's cold and it's cold and it's cold. Yeah, that's about right. And if I asked you about the climate of a desert, hot, 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 and hot. Now, what about the climate of a rainforest? Well, it's hot and it gets a lot of rain. Okay, so a climate is the pattern of weather in a particular area. The place where few plants grow because there is very little sunlight. What's the answer to this one, Rosie?
I think it's the tree, the forest floor.
Be the forest floor. Good job. Well done. Okay, question number 5. All of the living things in an ecosystem, they are what? Thailand B.
Biotic factor.
Yeah, good job. Answer is B. Biotic factors. Okay, and then question 6. The area beneath the forest canopy, what is that called? Winter, what's the area beneath the forest canopy called?
I think it is the understory.
Yeah, so H, the understory. Question 7. Non-living things in an ecosystem. Chloe, what are the non-living things in an ecosystem?
A biotic factor.
Abiotic, yeah, abiotic, so abiotic. And the tops of the tallest trees. Who can tell me what that one is, please? Lucy.
It's emergent layer.
Yeah, emergent layer, so that is F. Okay, so here what I want you to do is help me fill in the blanks. An ecosystem includes all what and their non-living environment. Who can tell me which goes there? The ecosystem includes all what? Look, we're coming to the end of the lesson today, okay? So what I'm going to do is I will send you this list, this worksheet, no, not that one, and this worksheet as well. And I want you to fill this out when you get the chance. I'll do it in a Google form. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. And then you can just fill in the correct answers, okay? So take your time in doing it. If you feel one of the answers can be in 2 places, leave answers in the one place, because you could have sunlight and you could have rainfall here, okay? Sulfur is found in the blah, 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 blah. Rainforest goes here, for example. If you think there's more than one answer, please write in more than one answer. Anybody have any questions before we finish for today? No? Okay, let me check the quizzes. Let me see how you got on. Pete, good job. You were best in the quiz today. So, okay, everyone. Bye-bye. See you later.